Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a general for a week's worth of energy, past, present, future, whatever comes out. This will be for mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, there's a lot going on here. As I was pulling, I was about to pull out the cards, just to get the general sense of what's happening for y'all. It was 3:33, so that tells me there's good news coming, that the Ascended Masters are guiding. I don't know if Spirit's trying to tell me to check my storage. Hold on a sec. We should be good, okay? So if I have to do this video in 2 parts, we'll do that, okay? I'll try to get what's going on here. There's a lot going on, okay? So I kind of walked away after pulling all the last bits of cards, because Spirit was still going. Apparently there's going to be a mixture of stories here, okay? A lot is going on. So take what resonates, all right? Leave the rest. Check the community board and playlist for new things as well. If you like this style with the quadruplicities for the week, I'm doing these for Monday, okay, for today. And then I'll be doing the elements by element for Tuesday as a different form. This will be a little extra. Vote on it in the community poll, okay? If you're not partial, just pick your favorite and then comment, on the poll and let me know that you also like the other ones as well, okay? So, with that, thank you everyone for being here, and we'll get into it right now. Let's get caught up. All right. Okay. Ask Torrid, mixture. So, we're the first 3 that popped up almost immediately, okay? And as I was pulling, I was like, okay, so maybe you might have to ask and look towards something, look towards the future regarding a situation, maybe see a bigger picture of the situation. Maybe ask your guides, because guide did show up eventually, okay? Maybe just ask professionals in the situation. I did see some professional-oriented cards pop up, so that may be it. We'll get into it. Lots of bits. Tide means maybe something's coming in with the tide, all right? Near death also came up as well, so maybe somebody might be going through a near-death experience, okay? Or it might be life-threatening. Ballot, maybe making choices and deciding and voting on things, right, in your life that are important. Then quarterback, Maya, right, and rather all popped up together. So take that how it resonates. It could very well be just identifiers here. So with quarterback, I'm thinking, and Maya came up simultaneously. I immediately thought of the Mayans and that sport that they play that's kind of like football. So there may be something in that will resonate for you. It might be an identifier. It could be like how they did things, how they played the game. Maybe this is a game. It's possible. I think in that game it was a combination of football and basketball. So there may be something that needs to catch a ball, right? Like something needs to be thrown and passed to someone else, right? Or kicked or something, right? Kicking, throwing might be significant in this situation. From what I remember in the Mayans playing that game, it was kind of a contact sport, if you will, okay? So take that how it resonates. Right, rather, and coin, they kind of like came together, right and rather first, and then coin immediately after. So there might be some sort of writing of a financial situation in this matter, okay? Then when I came back, I let this go for a little bit because Spirit was just on it, okay? Like there's a lot going on here. Became, so maybe somebody's becoming or coming into being, okay? Fish could refer to Pisces. This could be you. Okay, but it could also be just catching a fish, right? Like catching something that makes you happy, right? And content, because it's all about your emotions and water. Then you have O, like maybe there's a realization. Could also very well be somebody's initials, right? O-H, okay? Then strip, central, engine, strengthen were all there when I came back, okay? And I immediately thought of, okay, maybe something's malfunctioning in a vehicle, right? That needs to be strengthened. Or it could just be something that had been mechanical, right? Like maybe a situation isn't working, things are breaking down because it's just too stressed, right? It needs to be stripped down to its parts, essentially, and rebuilt from there. This could very well indicate tower moment, okay? especially with near death, okay? Maybe there's been too many players on the field, okay, and things have been out of control, right? Then you have guide, okay, when I came back on, guide, quarantines, and storage, right? Storage, I kind of figured Spirit was talking about the phone, but it could all just be, maybe going into hermit mode and reevaluating what you need to keep, right? Let's see what else. Outside, go outside. Maybe something outside is important in this situation. Okay. All right, so let's roll some dice and see who you're dealing with. Okay. Zodiac wise, this could be you. This could be any energy around you. Okay. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Virgo. No, that's Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn. Why do I keep seeing that as? You might be dealing with a Virgo too. This Virgo, that may be for you. Okay. All right, let's get some planetaries. Placements, okay. What do we got here? Ooh. All right, so we have highly aspected Mars placement. That's your energy and aggression and how your ambition. Let's roll again. You have Neptune, okay, that's all about transformation as well as Pluto is. I did see that later. You have your moon, okay, definitely Cancer, Pisces there. More Cancer. That's all about your intuition and your dreams as well, okay. Then you have Venus here, contending with relationships. Work, love, life, guys. So take this how it resonates, okay? Get these out of the way. From the tea leaf, you have Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, okay? Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future, okay? Your overall energy and timing and identity is your South Node. So something from your past, okay? Don't let your past hold you back, okay? Now, of the people that this could be about or identify them, you have infant, toddler, millennial, children, and ancestor. So I see this a few ways, okay? Meanwhile, what I miss? Okay. Meanwhile, maybe Spirit has more to say on that. You could be dealing with a millennial that has children, including a toddler or infant, okay? The children can all be toddlers and infants, okay? Or this millennial is a toddler, children, behaving like it. Could also be an ancestor coming through that might be a millennial or a child, or maybe had been someone that had passed away as an infant or toddler, okay? So you may have this energy guiding you, okay? Or just what this is, a surrounding, like the main surrounding character, okay? From the Life Purpose Oracle, as an identifier, you have freedom. You're free to choose, do what you choose. So either there's a sense of not feeling free and wanting freedom, or maybe being freed from a circumstance, okay? From the Chinese zodiac, we have the Year of the Pig, Year of the Dragon, and Year of the Goat. And these are all in their yin energy. Let me see here. Yes, they're all in their feminine energy. Meanwhile, coast. Maybe that's a sign for somebody that they're going to have to just kind of like go with the flow right now. Okay? For someone in this situation. So I'm going to read you off the years, plus or minus 12 years in increments, okay? It's only a range between 1948 and 2019, so I'll do my best, all right? Year of the Pig years are 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, 2019, Year of the Dragon years are 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012. And if this is a child that's yet to be born, like let's say the millennial is pregnant, 2024. Okay, I know it's a bit of a ways away, so that could be still current and relative somehow. Okay, since I felt the need to do it, they could be born in January, so conceived pretty soon. Okay, kind of thing. Year of the Goat, 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, and 2015. And luck shows up. All right. So let's get on. Read you the energies of these cards, okay? Who am I going to start with? We'll start with Dragon. The whole world is just a stage for dreams. You do have that with your moon energy here. Free, authoritative, courageous, dreamer, and caring about the world. The dragon travels freely between heaven and earth, decorating the world with richly beautiful colors. He also knows his own responsibility. Even if it's just a little girl's dream, he will protect it attentively. So perhaps little girl's dream may be important. This could also be a child having dreams about ancestors or something spiritual for them. So that could be something that means something to somebody, all right? Maybe a child's going to come forward to you and going to go, hey, I dreamt about this. I don't know what it means. Can you help me? And then you'll be in a position to know, okay? Yin meanings, on the negative, unpredictable, unsustainable passion, free-willing, and over-ambitious, maybe doing too much, right? I do see that with warning you of a problem, unsettled times, and depression, anxiety here, okay? Passive meanings, accept advice, down to earth, and step by step, right? Understanding meanings, great dreams also start from under your feet. And we did have a little bit of earthy thing going on here, didn't we? Outside. Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's an indication to go for a stroll. Madison might be significant to someone. All right, goat. The fairy that dances in rugged mountains. You definitely have Capricorn energy here, okay? Careful, reliable, thoughtful, indefatigable. So, inexhaustible, I guess. Adaptable. The goat is a fairy among mountains. He is good at climbing, not afraid of danger. He is also a doer. He knows he will get one step closer to the goal as long as he moves every step down to earth, no matter how dangerous it may seem. When the goat reaches the top and holds all mountains in a single glance, it is his scenery. So obviously you're going to have to climb towards something. And on that valley card, I do see mountains. Okay. Deep personal strength and peace assure success. Okay. Yin meanings, on the negative, hesitant, weak, timid, and indirect. So maybe flipping the script on this energy, or this could be an energy you're dealing with, right? Passive meanings, be decisive, keep optimistic, and be yourself. And understanding meanings, trust your inner guidance, which is better than 1,000 thoughts. And with physician, I'm thinking too, maybe there is a condition, that you would be seeing a health doctor for. That could be one of the professions listed here as well. And maybe it is a condition that's going to take a lot of work, right? Maybe there's some obstacles with that barrier there, and you're going to need to get some help along the way, okay? You do have the goat here with the fairy, and the fairy's there to assist, okay? So, but ultimately, it may be something that you have to plan for, that you have to, do and work towards, okay? You might have to, put a plan together, right? Unsettled times need to plan ahead. Anthony may be significant. Pig energy. Forthright, naive, optimistic, kind. Easily contented, straightforward, easygoing, and happy-go-lucky. So again, going with the flow, right? Meanwhile, coasting. Without any goal or plan, the pig traveled with the snail fairy, stopping and starting, making the best of things. Despite that the dense, misty fog makes the distance blurred, as long as there is sunshine, the pig can find beauty around him. So that's illumination, right? You may need some assistance with that, okay? There will be foggy times ahead. Negative meanings, greedy, lazy, and giving up halfway. So just keep being persistent, right? Okay? Don't give up. Plan, persevere, and practice. Understanding meanings. The boundless scenery is at the perilous peak, where the goat is, right? Okay. So from your stargazing oracle here, you have Cancer, okay? Home, family, moody, introverted, emotional, lunar, defensive, nurturing, intuitive, insecure, birth, and receptive. So I'm also getting a sense somebody could be preggers, okay, in this mix too. Okay, that may be a thing. You could also be dealing with a Cancer. You also have Pluto here, transformation, renewal, destruction, rebirth, death, cycles, black magic, struggle, power, to taboos, obsession. I saw tools for a second there. I don't know why, but maybe tools might be needed at this time of some kind or another. Okay? That could be spiritual tools. You also have Aquarius here. Okay? The future, mental expansion, edgy, unique, eccentric, independence, diverse, humanitarian, and idealistic. There could be some communication too. Lots of talking, maybe a good time to kind of think about your place in the world, right? Forward thinking kind of stuff. You also have 8th house, endings, beginnings, sex, the occult, mysteries, intensity, obsessions, the underworld, secret, and shadows as well. I'm getting more of a sense of rebirth here, though. That is a Santa Muerte oriented kind of card, the Day of the Dead. So, and she's all about things dying off to have new cycles, right? Architecture. Maybe you're building something, but first you got to design it. All right. 33, 9th house, faith. And this could very well have more to do with faith, more to do with your spirituality. You have 21, Sagittarius, I see. 38, earth element, stability. That's also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Energy. And 24 breaks down to a 6, Pisces, I believe, okay? Yeah, it's definitely about having some stability with what you believe in. Your spiritual stance on things, things that you see and know, right? Even from the beyond. Maybe even expanding your knowledge with mental expansion there about the occult, some kind of transformation. Maybe it's not a literal pregnancy for some. Maybe it's more like you're birthing new ideas and you're kind of like, you're gestating. You know what I mean? Spiritually speaking. Let's see. Let's keep going. There's a lot here, Spirit. Okay? From Izzy's deck, you have righty-tighty. Like making things right. You know, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Co-parenting, because then it could really literally be about kids too. Balancing things out with that. You know, blended families, that sort of thing. But it could also just be about nurturing self too, right? And maybe being nurtured by your relationships as well, and your home life, because home is there with Cancer. Could also be dealing with a Gemini, which I'm actually going to stick that over here. Yeah, so you can see it, since it's an identifier. And then ambulance, maybe there's some sort of emergency, like things are going to be happening quickly, right? Maybe things are going to get tied up quickly and balanced out quickly and evened out and organized and made right quickly. Kitchen. Interesting. I immediately thought of alchemy. Food alchemy, right? All right. Let's get... So I pulled 4 different scenarios. The last 2 actually came out together, but it can also be read as one story, all right? First one out is 32, breaks down to a 5, despair, right? Maybe there's a sense of loss there. Could be about work, since, you know, not hiring, lost their job. Could be a loss of money or finance or just something tangible, right? That brought forth, you know, whatever tower moment it was, right? Maybe a message had come in or will come in regarding this. You know, 7 days is typically the timing on this card, but generally a message is positive. So 27, 9, unexpected income could very well be losing something but gaining something, right? You just got to wait a little bit. And then the fourth was privileged lady, immediately by family room. So, altogether, perhaps there's some loss that's going to be messaging regarding money because of a privileged lady. A younger woman, maybe someone that's tied in with the family. Numbers here, 32 breaks down to 5, 7, 27 breaks down to 9, 12 breaks down to 3, 21 breaks down to 3 as well. And again, we started out with having a lot of threes, right? Something about dimension. Kitchen dimension. Oh, I see what you're doing. Making those plans, right? The blueprints. Specifically with something home that's nurturing, right? That feels like home, that's nurturing. Okay. And it's not literal necessarily, but it could be, you could be an architect. Maybe that's what you're figuring out. But this could just be, kind of constructing what feels like home to you that is nurturing. And if you've had a situation that has been depleting, that you've had to recoup loss on because of a person, right? Then clearly removing the situation and modifying your blueprint. There you go. You might have to recalculate, and do something a little different. Maybe there's extra space somewhere that had been wasted by, I don't know, as an example, let's say in the original blueprint, there was room for a really huge fridge, like a commercial size fridge. And you find out, well, guess what? I don't need a huge fridge anymore because I lost a few people in my life, right? This could be it, right? So I can downsize and have a lesser size fridge, right? Then you would have a chance to kind of renegotiate the space. Something ugly happened. Ooh, okay. Or maybe you just don't like the way it looks. Okay, that's another way. Okay? So maybe you've been put in a position where you've had to recalculate. Freak. Ugly freak. Ooh. Messy circumstance. That's hot mess. That's what I was thinking immediately. All right. So I also pulled from Bluebird for individuals as well as overall. And we have the Queen of Swords. That's a feminine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could also see her as an authoritative figure. So someone in law enforcement, investigation, parole, whatever. Okay. 9, happiness anew with the flowers scent. So flowers may be significant and an identifier for this person as well. Perhaps might be a wish fulfillment person for you. Okay, happiness anew from the flowers scent. The outlook for you means encouragement. Maybe you find them to be a very encouraging human being, or they just are encouraging, right? That would be an identifier. Fate has so willed the best unto you. So that tells me that's maybe something really wished for and hoped for, right? Okay. Next up, this is where I was saying, oh my gosh, a lot of people, different circumstances. A mixture is when that word popped up. You have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, masculine energy. So I wouldn't say ambitious. Gets things done, moves quick, makes quick decisions, right? But targeted, okay? And the clouds are all about decisions. So this is obviously a decision maker for me with this card. Number 6 again, okay? We had 6 somewhere else. Yes, there you go, Pisces. All right, we have 8, Coffin, 9 of Pentacles. I immediately got a sense of financial loss, especially since the Despair card had popped up, right? But this could also talk about illness and sickness, okay? Not just losing money and feeling hopeless and sad and losing courage, right? So it could be an ending to a situation that had been creating all those issues, right? And now there's some freedom, okay? You also have the King of Cups, that is masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And house with stability. Mine. What's mine? Free. Okay. Ooh, okay. Maybe there's some obsessive energy still lingering. Okay. Ooh, all right. But the stately house here talks about stability. Okay. But it depends on how you first begin. Number 4, a stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chances when it depends on how you first begin, right? Because. All right, Spirit, you're going to have to talk about it. Mine because, feels very icky sticky. Okay, so altogether, you definitely have at least 3 people here. Or this Queen of Swords could also be a King of Wands energy. Maybe they've got that balanced, right? They're making good decisions. They have happiness and encouragement. They're all that good. And maybe there's some loss feeling, you know. Perhaps they lost out on somebody they loved, right? That could be it too. And maybe it's really just a recentering of something where it's actually this King of Cups wanting to get this back, right? Because I see that depends on how you first begin, right? So I also pulled, you know, on the flip side, since we got some mixture going on here, increasingly, okay, maybe there's an increasing interest or something. Okay, you have the King of Swords, also the Queen of Swords counterpart, right? Could also very well be someone in the legal profession, right? I also can kind of see him as like a musician or artist or something along those lines, right? A creative. And he could be like a therapist or something, or a doctor, right? So that you see a bunch of different professions here. Bride, 4711, turbulent married life, and the King of Swords, a masculine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then you have a balanced female. 18, number 9 might be significant. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Could very well be the same person since 9 and 9 there, and they're both ladies. Okay. Joseph. Oh no, Spirit. Land. Okay. Those might be identifiers for someone. You have the Ace of Wands here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a fast new beginning. Maybe things are fastly happening, or there's decisions that have to be made quickly. Management. All right. Let's see what's next. Okay, good. No clouds. 31 breaks down to a 4. Then you have the 4 of Pentacles here, just kind of feeling inadequate, an inadequate feeling of a person. That could be the energy they're in. Number 27 breaks down to a 9. The dog represents true friends, but if distant, but there's no clouds again, so that's not a bad idea. So you don't have to worry about unsuspected enemies, okay? I think this is just an indecision of altogether. It seems like whoever this King of Swords is wants balance, right? Wants to have a new start or some kind of new start, right? But is really imbalanced about or indecisive about what to do, right? Might be all up in their head. They also might be hoarding, you know, and holding on to things that they should not be holding on to in order to have some balance, right? So that could be, that may come up in the guidance, okay, that this is you, all right? Don't shoot the messenger. All right, I'm going to pull a few more cards, too, to get some more details. See if we can clarify anything else, okay? I want to know about this problem in the future. This could be the problem in the future, but let's just double check. What's this problem in the future? Spirit. Don't let your past hold you back. What's the problem in the future? Let's get, let's start with 1 and go from there. Yeah, and that inadequate, you know, feeling that despair there with the vulture, that makes sense too. It could just be self-imposed. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Awesome. Deception, for sure. Betrayal. Talking shit. Gossip. Unethical behavior. All right, can you tell us who's doing this? Who's the source of this problem? Ooh, interesting. This is divinely guided, y'all, for some ascension. Now I see where the near-death experience is coming into play. Ooh, play. All right. You have judgment, okay? Some kind of completion of this energy, all right? I don't know which one came first. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Slow-moving knight. It might have taken a long time to get this judgment done, to make this move, to become practical, right? And victorious in it. right? Maybe it's not necessary. So if you've had experience of sort of like betrayal or deceit or gossip or verbal manipulation or something like that, okay? Verbal con artist behavior, that's why I look at the seven swords. You're going to be coming out of it successfully. And it's going to be divinely guided. So maybe that's the going with the flow energy earlier that Spirit was talking about. Okay. All right. What does the collective need to plan for? Are they moving? Are they relocating? Because money and sickness, and if it's involving family and stuff, right? Like, I can't imagine you want to still stay living with them, right? In order to get balanced. Balancing give and take. Okay. Ooh, a chunk came out here. Making decisions, okay. Moving to calmer waters. So yeah, there's a card of movement here. You might actually be moving a major transition so that you can rebuild something better and new. But you also got to work with others too. Clarify this Three of Pentacles. That definitely could be needing to go to school. All right. I get a sense of somebody moving into the dorms. Working through sorrow. Is this like a retreat center? This is a few things. Yep, Four of Swords. Okay, so maybe somebody's going to be going into recovery. All right. See the Nine of Swords here with the fear and the sorrow and the anguish, right? And thinking of school, but having to move and make decisions for balancing and investing into time. Well, that's actually something very important. Is there more to this? Okay. With your King of Wands. Okay, so it's this King of Wands person, whoever this is to you, all right? Be motivated. Handle things directly. You might have to go across the world, worldly. That could be a card of travel too. There's your reciprocity, give and take, right? Equal give and take with the generous. Staying motivated. Wish I could be a little more specific, Spirit. Because that is a lot to plan for. If you're going to be like, taking a 3-month, vacation in another country, right? That is a whole lot to plan for. But I guess it's open, right, to whatever situation. Could be something about recovery. What's the Four of Swords for? Is it just getting the emotional on point? It's to consider all your options and see what's ahead of you. It is definitely emotional. To get big ideas, be inspired. There you go. More Wands energy as well. Okay. Considering all your options. So really this feels more like retreat vibes, just like going within, maybe going in a hermit mode, which you can easily do. You don't need to go someplace and, hang out in an ashram for, months and months to do this. You could easily just go find yourself a studio apartment and live alone for 3 months, right? Or something like that, instead of, being in a big group setting, just be by yourself. Sometimes you need to pull away, for a few months. And sometimes it doesn't even take a few months. Sometimes it might only be for a couple of months, right? So maybe since we do have some mental health folk on hand here, as well as some creative folk, professional wise, and legal folk on wise here, it might be good to kind of use them as a guide of what they can suggest collectively, what you can do to be in this energy, okay? Because it seems like to me, whatever chaos has been going on here, you're going to need to take a step away anyway. And I would not be too surprised And it does seem like there may be some connection to the divine in the process. Okay. Anything else? Let's see what else we can clarify. Co-parenting. Getting a sense that it's a lot of things, but co-parenting specific. There's so many things on here, it's crazy. All right. Yeah, and the freedom with that makes sense too. Maybe whatever situation this has felt like prison, but a different kind of prison. You know what I mean? That's where the freedom desire is. Let's get one. Chair, sit down, rest, up, look up, or UP might be initials as well. Yep. Co-parenting. Ace of Pentacles. New beginning with that. In terms of, that's just tangible in general though. That could be family, that could be your needs. Page of Swords, communication coming in. The Ten of Pentacles, that also could be a family card. Okay, so it's probably more physical circumstance, okay? Because I know I was picking up on, you know, self-nurturing, right? Like maybe having others to help nurture you. You got some others here too. So maybe it could very well be that as well. Okay. Anything else? Just looking. Okay, so what's the emergency about this? The ambulance. I get the sense near death is probably something to do with it, but it could be something else. Let's see. What is ambulance about? Why does this need to happen quick? Or what's going to happen quick? Options. Could be confusing. Too much at once, being overwhelmed by choice. That is relatively fast energy popping up. Four of Wands, what your happiness is. The happy home, happy marriage, cohabitation. Maybe it's been confusing at home. Maybe it could also indicate moving home and there's too many choices. Ambulance. Why the emergency with it? Queen of Pentacles. She did want to try and come up in the reverse. Okay. Unhealed. And you want healing. Okay. I don't typically read these in the reverse, but since I noticed it, I'm like, okay, you got an unloving, hateful person at home trying to take care of everything. Please tell me that's not that privileged lady. Could be. Okay. The privileged lady, too, is also someone typically younger, 20s, 30s, potentially early 40s, but more 20s, 30s, okay? If I remember, she did want to pop up in the reverse, and normally when I would read that card, they both were up in the reverse. Spoiled brat is immediately what comes to mind, okay? Always attention-seeking, drama, that sort of thing. Ooh, I wouldn't be too surprised if that pops up in the signs and sync stuff. Okay. All right, I'm not seeing anything else that needs clarity. So just take that how it resonates. There may be bits and pieces there for you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then pull out the cards for all the guidance now, okay? I haven't decided if I'm going to timestamp this sort of thing. Mix. Again with the mixture. Mix it up. Spirit. I'm just going to get this cleaned up, though, and we'll get the other decks on board, and we'll get you some guidance here, okay? Give me a second. I'm just going to let it play, because Spirit is on it. It just went crazy. And the first word to pop up is birth. So maybe birthing new ideas. Oh, I don't have to recap. You can just hear me do this. I was just kind of hoping until I save battery and storage. Okay. What is happening, Spirit? Birth and yard? Okay. Are you talking about getting more involved in a garden? What else? Collective's listening. We're live now. Almost there, guys. I know it's a lot of cards. It could be like growing new things, like planting seeds. I was thinking that. Being outside. Outside was a word, right? Anything else, Spirit? That could just be start of your guidance at the moment. All right. Take a sip of my tea. It is almost time to start planting. You know, if you're going to germinate from seed, now is a good time. Start that indoors. Maybe in your kitchen, since kitchen came up. All right, let's get 4 signs and sinks for the collective. Guidance, Spirit, on what to do, how to perceive it, the situations, this mixture of situations. 4, please. All right, you have the color red, fire element, again with that Aries, Leo, Sag. It's also blood of the moon magic for those that do that. Blood moon might be significant, fast action, physical energy, get moving, right? Ambition, love, determination, stamina, potency, and courage, so needing this energy. Being weary of obsession and lust, and making sure passion is healthy, right? But you are also protected. This is a protective color, okay? You also have purple. Nice. Okay. Spiritual powers, clairs and psychic abilities, intuition, wisdom, imagination, third eye being open, meditation, and consciousness and divination. But also being wary of addictions, control, and domination as well, okay? Oh, speaking of 3s, here we go. 3, 3, 3 on the shadow side. On the shadow side, now pay attention when you see this. The 3s did pop up earlier. It means being too critical, fears around stability, all right? And the way to combat that is it's time to ground, do shadow work, and clear your energy. It also wouldn't hurt to tap into a little bit of your inner childhood wounds and heal that. Maybe go do something your inner child would like to do. Go have fun. Then you have the color yellow. I'm loving all these colors. So root chakra, third eye, and also crown, depending if you call it purple or violet, right? And solar plexus. So this could indicate too that you might need to get some sun, be out in the sun as well. It's an air element, so your air signs are here. Hello. Divination might be important. You have that twice, so you might want to start doing that. Whichever tools you want to use, okay? Let's see, what else do we got here? We've got intelligence, memory, learning new stuff. You did have Aquarius pop up earlier for mental expansion. Happiness, positivity, eloquence, focus, learning, clarity, knowledge, reading my chicken scratch. Mental blockages, so clearing that stuff out, right? Confidence, new ideas, travel and movement. Okay, yellow is going to be significant for you. You might want to light a yellow candle. Or purple or red, or maybe all 3. That could be something you could do as well to put your good intention in for what you want. All right, let's get 3 animals, Spirit. No, let's get 4. There's 4 of us here. 4 mutable signs, 1 for each. Ooh, talk about garden and yard and birth and stuff. All right. First one out, face up, is Ladybug. Lucky lady of the garden, and you did have the word luck pop up too. Happiness and joy, harbinger. Rid my life of obstacles that are destructive to my divine right to flourish. Booyah! Boom goes the dynamite. Yep. Fast movement with the cheetah here. Empath, healer, prolific creator. Things happening to lightning speed. Staying alert to synchronistic signs. Okay. The path of the soul practitioner. So maybe that 4 of swords is leading you to something more prolific, right? Right. You have Horse, magic, again with the divination. All right, sign pops up. Spirit, you're too funny. A little on the nose there. Journey, ride like the wind to the furthest reaches, expand beyond your comfort zone, and explore the realms of possibility. I immediately thought of horseback riding, just then. So that may be a way to connect with nature, right? And get out there to go meditate somewhere, right? If you have access to that, do it, all right? If you have a fear of horses, that may be an indication it's a good time to overcome said fear, okay? I say that as I'm looking at the spider. One of my own, okay? Weaver of fate, creator of life, patient builder of sacred geometry, transcending time and space, all are joined at the wheel of life. This is all about collective consciousness, right? As well as any deep soulmate connections as well, okay? Soulmate, high level, low level, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever, right? It's all of it. All of us together. All right. Let's see what Isis has for you. I'm going to stick her. Yeah, I'm going to stick her on the top over there. Top left. Isis Sun, we have from beautiful signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. Damn, that popped right out. All right, this for me has always been an indication you might want to look into starseed stuff, okay? But it could also just be anything watery, you know, water-oriented lore, you know, that kind of thing, okay? Lady of the Stars, Sirius is a celestial goddess of a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. This could also mean go look at the stars at night, too. Anthony, maybe significant to somebody. Didn't that come up already? Or that came up in another one, didn't it? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it came up twice. So, Anthony, that's specific. That might be a name of a place or someone running the place, okay? That might be an identifier for somebody. She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. Love it. Love it. Ooh. Yes, please. I'm open to receive. Claim it. Let's see. We're getting a little too far ahead here. We're going to get some soul lessons, and then we'll get some chakras for you, and then tap into some darkness just to see if there's anything there that needs love, okay? Lessons, let's go forth. You have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Self-forgiveness is absolutely needed. Okay. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Ethan might be significant. Joint. That could be a place. That could be an herb. Okay, go on. Well, hey, it is an all-purpose. It does everything. All right, loneliness. I know that I am never alone because you always have your spirit team with you. They're there right now. All right. And humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes, 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 yes. Soil, Tom. Getting in the dirt. Tom's, Ethan might be significant. Gotta slow down with these names, Spirit. All right. I'm going to get like 4 of these, okay? So you have Earth Star Chakra, definitely more talk about, oh, that's why soil popped up. You are funny. Earth Star Chakra, connecting, grounding, but also for self-care, okay? And nurturing situations around you, okay? Just taking a lighthearted approach. So if you're like trying to disconnect from others in your situation, do so with delicacy. Okay? Sorry, I was looking down. Significantly. Okay, so you might have to, especially if you've got a lot of chaotic energy. Okay? You also have your throat chakra to clear out. That might be a blockage as well. Okay? There may be some issues with communication in a situation. So it's time to start listening. Okay? Effective communication also requires listening. Not just hearing, but listening. Okay? Being heard and listening are two different things. Sometimes people don't feel like they're heard because a lot of details get missed. And then it doesn't matter, like their feelings get stomped over. So if you're dealing with a really hyper emotional person, consider a couple things. They may have gone through a near-death experience or an ego death or something like that that did pop up. Have patience. Be nice, please. There have been so many that weren't nice when I was waking up at all. They just stompled, disregarded. Like I'd ask for a bound, I'd establish boundaries, and they would still. I had to cut them out. I had to. It was just too much. I needed to heal. And that wasn't helping healing. That was like, okay, you're just beating a dead horse at this point, right? As I look at the horse. Okay. So listening is important at this time. You might need somebody to listen to you as well, or you just listen to yourself. This could also mean listening to your higher self, right? Tapping into the divine. You have solar plexus here, number 16, determination. So stay determined. Exercise confidence. And one more. 32, meditation. Yeah, see, I'm done. And, this could also mean developing a meditative practice on a daily basis and staying determined with that, right? Sometimes it's about creating new habits that are good for you, right? I'm also seeing that with all those together. All right, let's get you some guidance from the next deck. Quest. Ooh, is that a type of meditation you suggest? Guided meditations might be helpful at this time. There's all different kinds. All right, let's see what else pops up. Okay, have hope and faith, trust, go with the flow. Conclusion. Ooh, there's a couple things we're going to have to check on, guys. All right, there's more to these cards that I can remember. Cycles. Okay, what goes around comes around. There's some karmic clearing going on right now. 37 breaks down to a 10, 12, 3, 27, 9, and 14 with 5. Denial. Ooh, rejection is protection. Okay, what's going on? Hope. No matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life, light will return again. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it's hard to see your next step, and it's easy to give in to the fear that will never be safety or light again. This may suggest a lost way, possibly, whispering to you maintain faith that good things will come your way once more. Take one step towards your dream, so whatever it is you want, whatever that wish fulfillment was. I forget what it is now. That may be for that person, okay? I will take 2 steps towards you to help you achieve it, says Goddess Nyx. Have hope, only good will come of it. Yes, ma'am. She's got your back. See, you're never alone, right? Conclusion. This is a time of endings and new beginnings. You had that with the 8th house, right? Indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion. For endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone, okay? You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Duh. It's like looking at the cover of the book and assuming you know what the story is about. Man, did many, what is it in class? Book reports end poorly that way? Okay. You really saw the movie and it was just sort of like, an adaptation, not the real deal? Okay. That's what that exactly reminds me of. That might resonate for somebody. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. And moving forward, this is divinely guided. The cycles here, right? This is what goes around comes around. There's your retreat recovery energy with quarantine. Okay. Maybe you'll learn what's coming down the pipeline while you're in quarantine. Or spiritual quarantine, let's just call it that, okay? Or maybe you literally have to go into quarantine because you caught COVID or something. Who knows? All right. Maybe that's a good time. Who knows? All right. Anyway, take it how it resonates. Not everything is in reach. Sometimes distance must be created between what you want and when or how you are meant to receive it. Consider the way for your highest good. You are not meant to achieve what you want right now. Keep the faith. Wait, show patience. Ooh, I will reveal some wondrous things later. Okay, so patience may be a lesson for you, for whoever this is for, right? That's why there's rejection. Maybe you've been moving too quickly towards something and as a result have been tripping yourself up along the way, right? Maybe it's been going on for years. So the universe is slowing your ass down for a reason because you're going to need some time to absorb whatever messages are going to come down during quarantine, right? Okay. The King of Wands energy could very well be a fast energy, right? Impulsive, This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desire to reach your goal too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. So don't get all Veruca Sol about it. You know what happened to her. She became a bad egg. All right. What goes around comes around for cycles here. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. So maybe something about the moon phases might be useful to you at this time as well, if you do those sorts of things, okay? Whatever you're planning to do or reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Oh, and the new moon in Pisces is coming. So that may affect Pisces or anyone with moon Pisces, okay? Or anyone around you. So new moons are really good about getting rid of stuff that you don't need. Clearing out things, clearing out energy, right? So that may be something to think about if you like doing that, okay? White candles are adequate. Don't worry about getting into specific colors if you don't have them, okay? They're an all-purpose color. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around, like the moon that revolves around the planet. The energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. Ooh, championship. So, interesting. Maybe this is going to be for a long haul, because championships are never one game, right? They're many, many, many games. All right, and we have a gnat visiting us. The gnat animal spirit may be significant to someone. I would look it up, but I don't have a third device. Okay. Let's get you some Halloween. See what pops up. Eternal love. Beautiful. So, return to purpose, right? Love is love, and it transcends physical death. Scrying, you might want to try some new methods, get it tapped into your intuition. There you do have divination. There's all different kinds of divination methods. We're doing cardomancy right now and astrogalomancy. Forgiveness, reducing burden, okay? That could also be with the regret, like, the self-forgiveness as well. Okay, what else? Don't fall. Ooh, the veil. Beautiful. You might be tapping into your clairs big time. When the veil is the thinnest, you might analysis. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, you might get more detail. Interesting. Get rid of that. Okay, let's check into your masculine and your feminine energy. Let's get one for each. All right. Nice. Hi, Mithras. Sacrifice. Code of honor. There's more to him. A lot more. He's also well-traveled, so you might be traveling. They loved him in a lot of places. I think like Rome, Persia, India. There's one other. I forget. Alright, one more for the ladies. Feminine energy. Our mutable signs. And Kaya, connection to Earth. Okay. That's pretty self-explanatory. Go outside, again. Confirmation. Go have a date with Gaia. She misses you. There's your Earth Star chakra, right? She's the ultimate mom. Mithras, dude, where are you? Hey, buddy. Examine the balance between healthy sacrifice and being totally selfless. So you want to make sure that your cups are filled up too, okay, and that no one's knocking them over. You don't need anyone in your life that's knocking your cups over, okay? Especially if it takes a lot of work to refill them, okay? Something having to do with your stomach area. Speaking of cups, are we talking digestive or are we talking solar plexus and sacral chakras? Because it could be both. Take that how it resonates. Again, with the nurturing too. Balancing out masculine, feminine, possibly. Okay. Should Mithras make himself known to you, he may be validating the sacrifices you are making and supporting you in your work. However, there must be balance in this. Many of us continually sacrifice our own needs over and over and become selfless as a result. This only breeds resentment and extreme neediness, which is extremely damaging to our own growth. And that could be enabling as well. You do earn karma for that, okay? That could be the cycles here, right? What goes around comes around. There could be an imbalanced nurturing situation, right? Maybe self-nurture more. Let's pull some from the mermaids. I used to be an overgiver too, and as soon as I pulled back and started giving to myself, I was treated like an asshole. Pardon my French. Like, oh my God, you changed. No, I just got self-reliant. You weren't grateful, so I left. Bye. So many times that's happened. But I noticed it happened more and more with a lot of these really needy vampiric energies. Planet. Again with Gaia. Back to Gaia. Yes. Okay. All right. What else? That's where boundaries are helpful. Be spontaneous. Go do fun things. Do something new. Okay. All right. What else? Pay attention to your dreams. Take notes. Moon energy is here for sure. Breaking free. Cutting cords. Cleansing energy. Detaching yourself from neediness. Right? Again with that Mithras energy. Legislative. Interesting. Oh, that could be the code of honor. Okay. I was thinking, do they need to codify something? Code of honor. Trust. Go with the flow. Trust your intuition. Skill. Let's do two more. Waiting. Okay, so this is a card of being patient, but also knowing when to swim halfway out to your ships, right? Building things. Joined. One more. That's also a card of temperance and balance. Effect. And acceptance, going with the flow. Okay, so maybe it's waiting more. All right. Let's see what ancestor spirits guidance have for you at this time. reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest. Okay, anything else? Okay, I think Spirit's like in every one of these situations, grounding yourself and being with nature is going to awaken your inner shaman. Okay, connect, invoke, and heal. All right, all the stuff. All right, love it. All right, any other further guidance from our ascended masters? It would be challenging, yes. So take it slow, layer it, build it up. Love that. Excuse me. Let's get 3. Yeah, let's get 3. We can do more than that. We got space. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, so you have Saint Germain here, karma releasing. He also talks about maybe someone here may need to learn how to invoke the violet flame. Okay. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. You have Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You're loved unconditionally. That's more of that Mithras energy here. Okay. You have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So positively manifest, right? Okay. Then you have Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay. Who's been manifesting like a pro, huh? Okay. Let's do a couple more. We got space. A couple more. Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And Kalima, face your fears, okay? Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And that's definitely something you're going to need to release. Fears almost always have a connection to whatever karma you still have to do. Karma's lessons, right? Fear is definitely a lesson. All right, final guidance for our mutables. From the Beyond Memoria guidebook, deck by Izzy Ivy here. I have the book. One more. 30 might be significant to somebody. All right, yes, what we've been talking about. Sweet. 18, number 9, breaks down to 9, alignment. Love this. See, in all these situations, it's all about the same thing, right? Connecting with Gaia and getting yourself cleansed and in alignment, right? Letting karma come through, transmuting anything you need to, tapping into your psychic abilities, leveling up. I mean, it's all the same stuff, right? Detaching from things that are toxic, right? Everybody's answer here. So everybody must be trying to get in sync. For whoever this resonates for with the beginning, we might all be getting in sync collectively here. Okay? Love it. All right. Alignment, inner integrity, being a vibrational match for what you want to bring into your life, manifesting from a place of love over fear, energy flows where attention goes, subconscious sabotage, seamlessly actualizing our dreams. We all have the ability to manifest the life we wish to call in. However, we may find our desires are not actualizing as we hoped. Energy goes where attention flows, and if our thoughts and focus fixate on something that opposes what we want to bring into our lives, this will cause dissonance. Is there an internal sabotage? Are we, without realizing, undermining ourselves through our language, our worries, the broken records that play in our minds? To bring something to your life, become the vibrational match for it. Imagine what it feels like to already have what you desire and cultivate that feeling. This is the key to powerful manifesting. Preparing ourselves and our environment as if what we are manifesting is a certainty also creates a shift in our thinking. When we want and strive for something, we create more wanting and striving. When we immerse ourselves in what it is like to already have something, we will be in the perfect vibration to receive it. Also consider whether you are choosing to manifest something from fear or love. Unfortunately, if our wants are driven by or born out of fear, we will amplify this resonance-based, acoustic-based universe, right? When our heart motivates our desires, whatever we manifest is aligned with love. Okay, Erin, my daughter, might be significant, resemble. Something looks like something. Okay. All right, divinatory meaning. Look at where your desires and manifestations are being seeded. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like them to, it's time to take a deeper look at other areas in your life. Is something out of step with your integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or through love? If it is through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may seemingly backfire to encourage experiences that will bring you back into balance. So no one's truly unlucky, right? Yeah, luck is karma in divine timing. Okay. So, and it can go all ways, right? So, what do you want, karma or dharma? It is time to become a vibrational match for what you are seeking. Instead of striving harder for something, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. So avoid the lack mindset, the poverty mindset, right? Flip the thought to wealth mindset. You'll be surprised at what this shift in perspective creates, all right? And you're being guided right now. You might want to start building up your energy too, you know? Definitely seeing that with all this earth. You know, Gaia is awesome for that. Okay, you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger, and you'll notice the things that used to scare you. You're like, oh, that, whatever. Oh, that was so stupid. Moving forward. All right, guys, there you go. Let's see what else we got here. Something about resemble Erin and my daughter. Okay. Maybe there's a situation that resembles that for you, okay? Maybe there's an example in front of you, okay? All right. Not something to imitate, but to emulate, right? All right, guys, there you go. Have a good one. Bye.